Hey guys, the LiftMaster Door Guy. We are here today looking at the model. Well, you guys would think it's the 3255, but you would be wrong. Let's show first the remote that this came with is model 973LM, manufactured in 3 of 2012, which is also when this opener was manufactured. If I can get the cover off, cover up the model number there. This opener was also made in 3 of 2012, and if we look on the back here, we can see that there is a red learn button. Yes indeed, a 390 megahertz opener, current day. We are looking here at the model 1215E. Very cool unit. This is the unit that you would find if you were to go to Mexico. You would find the model 1215E, and three really nice things about this unit, and we'll show them here as we go along. Let's show the first one is actually right up here behind the motor. If we look very carefully, we see the push button wires, and focus that, there we are, and we also see the sensor wires, or actually we don't see the sensor wires. This unit does not require safety sensors. It does not require safety sensors. I would love to get all my units like this that don't require sensors. I don't know how it's done or what the deal is, but there's obviously change that's been made in the board, or that exists in the boards that are made in Mexico, because, and not only that, they're 390 megahertz. Now the second neat thing I like about this unit is the push button we have here. You can see just a single push button, or you would think it's a single push button with a couple of hidden things. I'm going to show you actually what it is, and we are going to use that single push button to program my 973. Let's go ahead and pop the cover off, and we can find behind here two buttons. We've got the button to run the door, and then we have here what is a glorified light button, just hiding behind the cover. So we can use that light button to program the 973 by pushing and holding that, pushing and holding the light button with just one hand, and no, can't do that. Push that light button, and that, the lights blink. Now the 973 will run the door. Let's go ahead and pop this cover back on here. This is all the cover is. Much different than you'd find in the standard wall button. And there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and use the 973LM. Run this door. Very quiet for not having any MVIS in it. We're also going to pull out that light bulb because they never work. There we go. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and use this wall button here to run the door down. There we are. Again, very smooth and quiet for not having any MVIS in it. Now, I'm going to climb up here to show you the third and final feature this has. Let me set this camera down for a minute while I explain. The third feature this unit has is timer to close. And the timer to close feature will not work without sensors hooked up. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, is hooking the sensors up. And now we can enable timer to close. Now in order to enable the timer to close, you need to have the multifunction control panel hooked up, which is what I did earlier. As they say, I have prepared this earlier. And we need to use the lock button in order to enable timer to close. Now the way it's done is you hold the lock button down for about 10 seconds, and that will enable this. Now on a standard opener, as you guys know, holding the lock button down for about 10 seconds will change the length of time that the light stays on. From what I can tell on this unit, there is no way to change the length of time that the light stays on. Let's go ahead and hold lock down for 10 seconds until we hear one click since I unscrewed the light bulb. Thinking. There we go. One click out of the unit. Now, if I can find my 973LM, which is laying over here, we're going to open this unit back up. Come on, cat! Tripping over the stupid cat. Alright. So, we're going to run this unit up with a 973LM. Standing away from the 401A button over there, which I don't know what it is, standing away from that, holding the 973 where you can see it, the other hand is holding the camera. There we are. After 10 seconds, timer to close. I actually am not sure of the model number on that button, but I can look that up while I'm right here. Let's see here. Model number of the push button. Oh, it is a 401A 5577. So if anybody wants that. And then the 1225, which is the higher up feature of this, has the multifunction door control. I don't know if it's just a regular 78LM or not. But as you can see, yes, 3-piece rail, trolley, and chain, and sprocket this comes with. I don't know if I mentioned with it or not, but this does, if you bought this in Mexico, comes with a 3-piece rail. No 1-piece rail in Mexico. So, there we have it, guys. Check back and subscribe to the channel.